Yep. Hi, everyone. Of course, no one's here yet, but that's okay.
Hi, everyone.
They will be here. I sent Miss Margaret her package out with her dragons today. So I'd like to I sent her a picture of the tracking number so she could track it. All right. I don't want to use the black ones. I don't think that's going to shine through the black. Okay, let me get you down so you can see what I'm doing here.
Excuse me.
I don't even remember how much I used of this the last time, really. Oh, shoot. I bet I didn't bring any wire
Hi,
cutters.
Patricia.
I miss Patricia. I'm pretty sure I didn't bring any. I have some wire cutters, but they're not real good, so maybe they'll be good enough to cut this wire. It's only 24 gauge. It's not very thick. I'm just getting a big gob of it out. It may not be enough, but let's see. Where's my
Hi, Miss
wire?
Cindy.
Hi, Miss Cindy. Hi, Mr. David. Wire cutters. Let's see. They're not very good, but they might be good enough to cut this. I knew I should have got his wire cutters out of the toolbox. And I got it cut, but I may need it again. I don't know. All right. Well, here's what we have. They're actually for the bathroom. I have a frosted glass cup that sits in this and sits in my bathroom. But my youngest son broke one, and my husband broke one, so I made him go back and buy replacements, and then I was stuck with these. So this is what I did to it.
That is pretty.
I just wrapped it in beads, and I'm going to put a candle in there. I'll put a little glass in there and put a candle in. All right. Now I got some 24 gauge, and it's not silver. It's just, it'll work.
Hi, Mr. David.
It'll work. Let me zoom in just a little bit. And so I'm not going to go in any particular order. I want beads that are going to be light enough to show that the candle will show through. And I don't think this thing's going to cut. Oh, you know what? I do have my other cutters down here, my little ones. Ha. Bet they cut better than those do. Hey, I got my shirt done, Miss Cindy. Got it done today.
I love sarcasm. It's like punching people in the face just with words.
Okay, so I'm going to start up here. So I'm going to start by just taking this wire and wrapping it around there several times so it holds before I start putting any beads on it.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks to Miss Coral, I got it done. I ordered some of those sheets, and it sure made a difference. At least I didn't scorch my shirts.
Good.
I had to turn that one up pretty high to get it to work. But, like I said, I didn't scorch it. So, it works for me. Come on, I'm trying to get this wrapped around there. I may have to get my pliers and help myself because I can't see the wire, but it doesn't want to wrap. Come on. There we go. I'm just wrapping it around there so it'll stay tight or halfway tight. I mean, you will have to move them because they will kind of slide up and down as you're going along, but just trying to get it in there.
Hi, Miss Sue.
All right. Hi, Miss Sue. All right. So I just have some crystals and some clear beads, and I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to pick up beads and put them on there. I kind of wanted the lighter ones because I want them to show the light, and if I can see the holes of the stupid things. Well, come on. I didn't want to pick every bead up. I thought it.
Most of our snow is finally melted. We have ice sheets sliding off our roof. You hear thud, 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 thud for the last 2 days as it hits the ground.
I don't have any snow left on my roof, and I was worried about that because when it was snowing, for some reason my roof started leaking again in the hallway.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. So, I mean, I haven't seen any more, so I'm hoping that that's all done. I still have snow on the ground, and they're talking about more snow on Wednesday.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we don't have another snow for another 30 years.
Yeah, we still got a bunch of ice out at the end of the driveway.
Hi, Miss Jeannie.
Hi, Miss Jeannie. Yeah, there's a bunch of ice out at the end of the driveway. Yeah.
Well, this is the first time it snowed in Brunswick since 1989, which oddly enough was my very first winter moving to Georgia from Nevada.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put some little beads there because I'm going to fill in with the little crystals.
I think it had snowed, but it didn't stick another year, like about 10 years or so ago, but it didn't stick. This is the only 2 times it's actually stuck to the ground.
Yeah.
1989 and then 2 days ago.
I don't really want any more. Miss Jeannie didn't, I don't think they even got any. I think they sent it all here.
Weird thing is there's places in Florida that got up to 10 inches. And I'm like, I'm in Georgia. How did we only get 3 inches of snow? And there's places in Florida that got 10 inches of snow. And I'm like, that's just so weird.
Yeah, really. I wonder if Miss April got any.
I don't know. She's middle Florida, so she's quite a bit further down.
Oh, you want to slide, don't you?
I know Pensacola got a couple of inches.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get my pliers and tighten this in because it wants to slide down.
Jacksonville got some.
Wow.
Jacksonville's an hour south of me.
Yeah, I think that my granddaughter and her mom used to go to Jacksonville and go to the beach or something. Come on. Were you not going around that stupid thing? You are going around there one way or the other. Don't fight with me because it ain't going to work. Just got to get a hold of it. Pull it around again. Kind of hard to do. I can see the wire. It's just being able to get a hold of it. Come on. I got you tight. I don't know why you're wanting to do that. Push around with my finger if I can, because I can't seem to keep a hold of it with the pliers like I want. Well, if you're calling me, you're just going to have to call back I mean, unless you locked the door when you left. What now?
Mr. David said he's an hour south of Jacksonville.
That's fine. He went to the store.
I'm an hour north of Jacksonville. I'm in Brunswick, Georgia.
Okay. Well, it's best I can do because I can't get a hold of it anymore. Okay.
We only got 3 inches. We had 2 inches of ice before that, sleet and ice, and then we got 3 inches of actual snow.
Dude, we had, I don't know, we had a lot. First snow we had a lot.
Yeah, but we don't ever get any.
Yeah. Doggone it.
Occasionally we'll have sleet or something, but I mean, we don't.
Yeah, I know that you guys usually
No.
get. Because that's what my son said. They get more sleet and stuff than they do snow. But they probably get more snow than you do. Because I think they're pretty close to Blue Ridge.
Yeah.
So,
Mountains, they usually get snow.
dang it, I thought I had enough beads on there, but I need one more to keep it from sliding. Come on. I don't care what color, I just need a bead.
Miss Sue said she got about 1/2 inch for the month so far.
I don't even want to think about it anymore. Really, to tell you the truth. Okay. Oh, come on. Get back over there.
Ups delivery, sorry.
Well, you know.
Timu delivery.
I was hoping to have an Amazon delivery, but I guess it won't be here till tomorrow. All right, there's one side there. All right. I'm just going to thread them on there and go.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Oh, don't knock everything off.
I can't. He's got pretty good sized holes in them, but boy, sure hard to see them. I thought it would help maybe if I turn that light towards me instead of up towards the ceiling. I put another light down here. Although I did see Miss Wanda got a studio light. Her lighting was pretty good today. So I'm thinking, maybe I ought to invest in a studio light. I have this thing wrapped around everything while I'm trying to thread it.
Oh, you're kidding me. Those are tiny.
Uh-oh.
Dang Timu and their mold sizes.
Yeah, I know.
That's a tiny, tiny mold.
I didn't always read their sizes, so.
Sometimes they don't put them on there. That's some of the problems sometimes.
Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes it's not always listed.
When I thought it was going to be something big, it turned out to be small.
Yep.
It's like, really? Really? That's not really what I was hoping for, but hey. Okay.
Yeah, this one's supposed to be holographic hearts, and the hearts are the heart itself is like smaller than my pinky finger. I'm like, yeah, that's not going to quite work.
Yeah. That's not very.
It's quite small.
It's not very big there. Oh, come on. Get back up there.
Natalie says not sure how long she'll be here. She's got to pick up her son when he calls to get picked up from work.
Okay, Natalie.
He's been at it for 15 hours today. Oh boy, that's a long day.
Yeah, it's a very long day. Okay. This one out of my way. All right, let's do. Would be nice if I could. These clear beads, you would think I'd be able to see the dang holes in them pretty simply, but no, I cannot.
I also ordered gloves from Temu, and they sent them to me in a bag and not a box, even though they showed they were supposed to be in a box, but they're in a bag.
I think that's how somebody else got them in a bag.
Well, the first set I got came in a box, but this set came in a bag. My box was getting low, so I ordered another set, and from the exact same company, and this one came in a bag.
Yeah, I think Miss Wanda. I think it was Miss Wanda, and I think she did get hers in a bag.
Oh, Natalie says he has to go back to work in the morning. Oh,
my gosh!
I always hated those fast turnarounds.
Yeah,
I used to do that a lot when I was in law enforcement.
I don't do the fast turnaround stuff. I love these people when they call me and try to make a doctor's appointment. You prefer morning or afternoon?
Afternoon.
I prefer afternoon. I actually would prefer not to come at all, but that doesn't fly. So I have now to go for physical therapy on my foot for 6 weeks. Now, if it does not help, because I'm not taking the steroid shot, I already told him I wasn't. Because when you're trying to control your blood sugar, you can't have a steroid shot, because it will jump your blood sugar right on up there. And I don't want to do that. So I told him, I said, nope, I don't want a steroid shot.
They have alternate pain shots that they can do that aren't the steroid ones.
Well, he said if the physical therapy didn't help, that I might as well just go see the surgeon and have it taken care of. Because I've been dealing with it for almost a year now. And it isn't getting any better.
Yes, Patricia, the Temu order is in a bag, but I meant my gloves. The gloves were usually, your 100 pack of gloves are usually in a box themselves. The gloves were in a bag and not in a box. How the gloves get shipped in a box separately. Of course, the whole Temu order was in a bag, but the gloves were in a bag instead of the box that they normally get shipped in. That's what I meant, Patricia.
I'm pretty sure that Miss Wanda got hers in a bag.
Yeah.
Because she was like, what?
Yeah, that's I've never had my gloves come in a bag.
I think it was quite a while back, but I'm pretty sure that she did. Why is that one wanting to fall? Nah, he ain't going to fall, because when I get around the other side, Why are you?
This is the first time it's happened to me that they came in a bag.
Trying to kink up on me? We ain't doing that. We ain't kinking up. All right. What did I do with that other one? Let me get some other beads out of there. Some more beads out of there. I got some. I don't want those. I got some little turtles, but that's not going to let the light shine through, so I don't want to use them. Oops.
I have no idea, Patricia, if it has to do with customs and regulations. Because it's stamped on the bag. Oh, I can't. I don't have my glasses. Where are my glasses?
A little hard to see without them glasses now.
Yep. Oh, they must be in my purse. My purse isn't in here. These are my long distance glasses. These aren't my reading glasses. Where are my reading glasses? My purse isn't in here.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, it's got the, now they stamped it on the bag ahead of time with all the labels and stuff. So it wasn't like it got pulled out at customs. They shipped it directly from the manufacturer this way. No, my bag hasn't been opened.
Oh, get out of the way, pliers.
I have seen that before, though. In some of my past packages where they look like they've been opened and reclosed. This one wasn't.
Okay, this one has to go through the handle. Come on.
All depends on what's inside. If there seems to be any kind of electronics or something like that, or anything in there that might be suspicious, then yeah, or if it might have been accidentally opened, then they'll, rifle around in there.
No, you get back up there. Get up there. Oh, she would come unhooked.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it did. I knew I should have wrapped it around there more. I did not. I can get it back on there, but it's all right. I'll just take a bead off. That way I have a little more to wrap with. I don't know why you would come unwrapped. Where's my pliers at? Where'd the other end go? Come on. It's the end folded up on me here, and I can't get a hold of it. What is up with that? I didn't want to take it loose, but I might have to. At least that section there to get a little more wire through. Because I can get a hold of it, but I just can't seem to get it wrapped tight enough. Yeah, I should have put a little more on there. Maybe I can wrap this one over the top of that one and hold it. Maybe. I don't know. Get the pliers off of it so I can pull on it. Yeah, it's coming loose again. You crummy thing. Yep. Hold on.
Emu says they have local companies ship certain orders. Yeah, I've seen that, and then they charge different pricing for local orders.
Yeah, that one wants to come loose. That's okay. If it comes loose, I'll just have to go back through it with some other wire so it doesn't come all the way off. Yep, it wants to. All right. That go through there. Come on. Through. Quit winding up on me. Hopefully that'll straighten it out. I don't know whether it will or not, but that's what those are for. It's supposed to straighten out the kinks. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take this wire.
Be safe, Natalie. Gotta go pick them up.
Be safe, Natalie. I'm going to take this wire and see if I can't go back through that first row of beads. That way, if that wire comes out, they ain't going to fall. I just got to be able to get through them first. I know the hole's big enough. It's just being able to get through them. You crummy thing. All right. I'm just going to hold it for now. Hopefully it won't come loose. If it does, I'll thread them back on there. That's the thing about using the thinner gauge wire, is it wants to kink up on you.
Yeah.
That's why I had those pliers to straighten the kinks out. All right. If I quit getting it caught on the pliers, I'd be great. I don't think it took me this. It didn't take me very long on the other one. It's just loading the beads on there and wrapping it. And I just, once I got some sort of pattern going, it was just a matter of loading the beads on. My dogs will probably be barking here in a few minutes. I thought I heard a car door. Of course, you'll probably hear them tearing across the floor because those kids will be here and they'll be happy to see them.
Yep.
They ain't seen them in a while, so they'll be happy to see them. I think they like those kids. Let's just put it that way. They like those kids. Those kids pet, and they're pretty good with them. So
That's good.
I don't have to worry about it. You know, his son's older than the other two, older than the girls, and he knows not to stick his face down there in King's
Yeah.
face. So King will just wait till he sits down and jump up there beside him and sit beside him and let him just pet him. He likes it. So, all right. Don't you fall off of there because you wouldn't let me. Stop falling down. I had some sparkly beads, but I'm pretty sure the lights would not going to go through those. Dang it. You want to kink on me, you need to stop.
Excuse me.
This wire is going everywhere. I better move my cup. I'm gonna spill it. It knocked my microphone over.
Oh goodness.
It's caught in the clasp of my case here. Stupid thing. Because I'm trying to hold on to it and wrap it tight so it doesn't move. And unlike the first one, I'm wrapping these others twice around there, so once I get going around, they won't be moving so much. Okay. Some of these, the hole isn't all the way through. I've been having to pitch them out. I don't want to pick them up again and then find out they don't go all the way through. Come on. You ain't sliding down. He's going to have a little bit bigger gap between them than the other ones did because I'm putting the big beads together. I didn't realize I was doing that, but too late now. Not starting again. As it is, I'll probably have to figure out that first row and see if I can go back through it and wire it up so it doesn't fall off.
Use some UV.
It's true, I could. I mean, it's hooked. It's just that wire's not hooked well enough. Come on, why are you falling? It's a thinner wire, but it shouldn't. It's because of the position I put the big beads in. That's why it's going to have gaps. I should have made my pattern a little differently. Then the big beads wouldn't be together. Oh well, it's mine, so live and learn. All right, let's not do that. Let's change that a little bit so I can get the beads to not line up. All right, now. I think that's the one that didn't have a hole in it. That ain't gonna work. It's not going to work. There we go. That's doing better. Just have to remember not to put those in the same position as the other big beads because you can't pull them closer together that way. Here it comes. You can hear the dogs here any minute. I can hear them coming around the block. They got some noisy cars, I'm telling you. That's what he said the other day. Is your car running? Yeah, it's running. I'm sorry you had such a noisy car and mine doesn't make that much noise. My car doesn't make that kind of noise, thank God.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine how it feels riding in that car. Yep, there they go.
Mm-hmm.
Right on schedule. We were talking about that the other day when Jeannie called me. She goes, "Is the door upstairs unlocked?" I said, "Yeah." Why do I gotta worry about it? I got dogs. They're gonna let me know if somebody comes in that door. Shoot. They will definitely let me know. All right. Let's get me some more colors out here. I didn't want any bigger beads. I just want some colors. more colors here. There's the yellow. Well, I hope you can get in because I didn't lock the door. So if you locked it when you left, guess you're in trouble.
Whoops. Hi, Tara.
Hey, Miss Tara. I didn't. So, all right. So we're going to do this differently. Two. Yeah, I want to do green. Give me a clear one. Yeah, I left the TV going, so. Okay, do I need another one? Yep, I need a square one.
Hi, April.
Hi, Miss April. Hi, Miss Margaret.
She's just popping in to say hi. She has a very energetic 5-year-old.
Okay.
Hi, Malia.
Hi, Malia. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Hi, Miss Margaret.
You must be feeling much better. Miss Margaret, did you get my email? I sent you a copy of your tracking number for your dragons. I don't know if maybe she's checking. I hope she got it. I just had to find her, pull it up on something else and send it to her.
Ouch. She said, say again.
I sent you an email, Miss Margaret, with a tracking number on your package with your dragons that I sent out today.
Malia says hi.
Hi, Miss Malia. I'm so glad that you're feeling better. I still think I'm going to have to stagger these a little more, or they're not going to stay together. They want to fall. Trying not to do that. Yeah. All right. So we'll stagger this one again. Let's do it differently. Let's do one round bead. And then let's do a green crystal. Come on. Okay. I'm just gonna start staggering them even more here. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I got more wire, so if I need to add more to it, I will. I just need to stagger those so they'll go together better. All right, let's see if I can find some more. I was looking for some more clear beads, really. I didn't want all pink. We have coming up with a lot of pink ones. All right, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else and find me some other colors. I hope you don't think I'm gonna answer the phone. I'm in the middle of a live, and he knows that, but he's texting me anyway.
When your voice?
No, it's David upstairs.
Mm.
He's very welcome. Okay, so let's do one. I think he's probably texting me because his daughter wants to come down here. I don't know if he wants his daughter sitting down here with me while I'm drinking. Dude, I'm not going to answer that.
Yeah, right.
I'm in the middle of trying to wrap this thing, and I know you're not watching the videos, so you don't know what I'm doing, but I can't answer right now. Oh, come on. We'll get a hold of you. Darn it, come on. I'm trying to get it under that handle. Okay, so let's put the big one on first this time so I can stagger them. I have to look and see if I got any more clear beads because I'm running out of colors here. I didn't really want to do it all in pink. Not that I have anything against pink, I just didn't want to do it all in pink. Yeah, that's that one that one doesn't have a hole all the way through. All right, look, color here. Do a green. Nope. Ah, darn it. Okay. Oh, come on. You have to start using the pliers to pull these tighter. I don't want to pull too tight though. I snap that wire and then I'm not going to be a happy camper. Then I won't be happy at all. But I do need it to be a little tighter. Stop running down the cup here. Well, that's what I said. See what I just did? I just snapped the wire. Doggone it.
Hi, Miss June.
Hi, Miss June. Yeah, I just snapped the wire on it. All right. Well, we're just going to wrap it around there a few more times and go on. Just make sure I get it wrapped around good this time. I don't. Come on. Where's the end here? Definitely going to get you around there more than last time. We ain't doing that again. I knew I shouldn't have pulled on it that hard. If I hadn't have, I wouldn't have snapped it. Oh well. Let's get those up there. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's see if I can find me some more clear beads here. Because I need some more. There's white. Clear. There's another clear. Beats pink. I got some others that just ain't. Let's see. What about? If I got anything in my other case that's see-through. Not really. Yeah, there's a couple of blue ones. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Okay. It's just. Okay, so that one's. I started that one on the. Actually, I'm going to take this. See if I can twist them together. I could, I guess, if I get a hold of it. Nope, I can't get a hold of it. Oh, come on. Okay. It might not work. Take that one off. course, there's another one that I don't know where have no clue where my bead rimmer is. No, I got one. I got 2 sets, but I'm not sure where it's at right now. That would help. Okay. Yep, I might get rid of one there. Come on. Well, that's what I got so far. I don't got much further to go.
That is pretty. I like the different colors.
I just wanted something
Shiny.
that was all nice and shiny and see-through, but yeah, I will have to
Hey, Miss Billy.
move it up some. Hi, Miss Billy. All right. Let's go for...
Miss Patricia's back.
Hi, Miss Patricia.
On her channel.
Oh.
Patricia's Crafting Corner channel now.
Yep. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Now I gotta go through that handle again. Without twisting the wire up. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what to make Miss Wanda for her birthday. But I haven't figured out yet what it's going to be.
She said her cell phone, it's the Patricia's Crafting Corner. iPad, it's PT.
Oh.
Depends on what she logs in on.
Oh, okay.
Or watches on, I mean.
Yep. Dang it. Come on. Get it through there. Don't bend, don't bend. Stupid bending thing. I'm going around 3 times because it seems to be holding them tighter. Like I said, I'll get some more. I mean, if I need more wire, I can get more wire. Okay. Don't bend. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the third one. Okay, well, man, it's hard to believe some of these beads just don't have the holes in them. Yeah, I'll lay that off. Darn it.
Take care, Miss April. Give Malia hugs.
Give Malia hugs. Take care, Miss April. They must have a whole lot different way to do. Didn't she have to have skin grafts?
Yeah, like 3 of them. I was.
Let's do them a whole lot different than they did when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I remember having to stay in the hospital for over a month. And for half of that month, I was tied to the bed. So I couldn't move. So I didn't mess up the skin graft.
Yeah.
And then, oh, it was probably a day or so before I left the hospital. They, I should say, they let me loose. And my room didn't have a TV in it. So I went and found some little boys that had a TV in their room, watched TV with them, and went home the next day and then came back the very next day because I had the red measles and it was underneath my skin graft.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't care just as long as it didn't make me stay again. I didn't want to stay. So, yeah, I got to go back home. There was nothing they could really. I mean, the measles were already there. What were they going to do? So, I got to go back home. Yeah, yeah. I remember I was in the hospital for a good month, maybe month and a half.
Oh, boy.
Yep. And I only had one skin graft. So they must have a whole new way of doing it now. Because I don't remember it being that easy when I was a kid.
I
I'm
have
not
no idea.
saying, well, I'm not saying it's easy, but she seems to be healing quite well. So it must heal a whole lot faster. In mine, I think the part of the reason why I was tied to the bed is because they took the skin graft off my butt. So I was kind of not allowed to move around,
Yeah.
which I wasn't happy about. But hey, I was the one that caught my pajamas on fire, so it was my fault. Okay, let's see. I'm running out of wire, but I'm going to see if I can get it in there without. I can't. Oops. Don't drop it. No. I guess I should see what. Should look and see what he texts me. I mean, I told him when he got back I'd be down here doing my live. I knew he wouldn't be back before 6. So I think he's up there cooking his kids something to eat, which I don't know what he would need me for. Come on. Get under there. There you go. That's what I wanted you to do. Okay. Let's do. Yeah, I'll be stuck with a bunch of pink now. Trying to think if I got any. That one there, I think, didn't. The hole doesn't go all the way through. And these are, man, I probably shouldn't have used these stupid plastic beads. Yep, that one's got a hole in it. Okay, let's do. Ain't no clear ones left. All there is, yeah, that kind of looks like purple. Not really pink. Please tell me they're watching some kids program. Because I hear other kids, and her daughters weren't supposed to be here till Sunday. So I hope they're watching a kid program. I hope that's what I'm hearing.
And not having a multitude of kids
Yeah.
at one time.
Yeah. Well, that was part of her thing. She's like, I don't want to have to watch his kids. Okay, well, what makes you think you're going to have to watch his kids?
I'm about to say, if you're both there at the same time, that's not watching his kids if you're both there.
That's what.
And if you're in a relationship, the kids need to, kind of sort of.
That's what I'm saying. But see, I think she doesn't. I think they're pretty much done. I think. Because I think he's done putting up with their crap. And, she told me she'd been saving money. And I said, well, I certainly hope you are, because by the end of next month, you're out. Saved money or not, I'm done. Of course, she wasn't happy about that, but I really don't care.
Yeah, you've given her plenty of chances.
I mean, that's the end of next month. That's 5 months. If you can't get your crap together in 5 months' time, then you ain't ever gonna get it together. It's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm debating on whether I want to try and put another row on here or not. Problem is I'm running into the handle there. And I'd have to go, I mean, I could do it. I just have to go around the handle and I don't think they'd, I don't know. I mean, I know I went further down on the other ones, on the other one I made. And these are kind of crooked here. I don't know. Probably because I put the big beads in the same spot and I can't push them tightly together like I could. Okay, let's just go over here and see. But I might have to see if I can find me some more clear beads. I don't know how clear those are. Oops. There's some green. There's some green. I really want pink. I seem to have an overabundance of pink. Okay, what else do I got? I got this color. It's kind of a clear. Well, those are crystals, so they can't be too dark. Grab some blue. Alright, let's try those. Because I know they're in. There's only a few more in there, and they're all pink.
Bought a lot of pink, huh?
Yeah. Well, I just about used all those pink out there, but I thought I had anyway. But obviously not, because there's more pink in there. I was looking for some different colors, but all I seem to have left in there is, well, there's a clear. And there's another clear. Actually, green striped, but good enough. All right. We have to start using some smaller beads down towards the bottom anyway, so let's see what we got here. Green. That's kind of a not really a pink. All right. Let's do some of these little ones. Little crystals. Uh-oh. Why are them two stuck together like that? I don't know. There's a bunch of them and they're stuck together. Guess you gotta break them apart.
Somehow get resin to them somehow?
No, they're crystals. They were like that obviously when I bought them.
Huh.
I didn't realize they were stuck together like that though. There's a bunch of them. They're all stuck together. Oh, come on. Let's see it. All right. I have to go around that way. I think I might take one bead off because I put one too many on there to go around that whole thing. Yeah, I may wrap this one and then I'll have to get another piece of wire because this one's about to run out. Not going to be enough to go all the way around one more row. Dang it, let me get a hold of it. What's going on with Miss Billy?
I don't know.
She says still a bit sore. Thanks for asking. April asked her how she was feeling.
She says, very pretty, Miss Frances. Love the idea.
Thank you. I just had these and I want to put them out on my, hopefully, the finished deck this year and put candles in them. So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to keep wrapping this piece and get me a new piece because I'm about to run out. Start it up. Okay. All right, let me cut. I don't really need a big piece. I just need to cut another piece here. Let's see what he was texting because I'm not going upstairs. Dude. Somebody was texting me a bunch. And I'm not sure it was him. Some of those are, I keep getting these calls where they want to. Today they called my phone and asked for my husband.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I asked her who she was. Well, we've been trying to get a hold of Mr. Carpenter, the owner of the property. We're interested. I said, well, the owner of the property is me, and you might as well lose my number because I'm not selling my house. So give it up.
Yep.
I'm getting real tired of them calls. Or they keep sending, I'm about to send those. I think the next one, I'd be afraid to send it back because it looks like a check. What I usually do is shred it.
Yeah.
But I'd be almost afraid to send it back just in case someone else got their hands on it and it's got my husband's name on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was not nice because I'm getting real tired of those calls.
Oh, I'm not nice on. I don't answer them, but
I try not to.
Did by accident. Yeah, I'm not nice on them.
I try not to answer them. It's like, you know what? Just because the outside of my house needs to be painted, that makes you think I'm wanting to sell my house. I mean, I didn't get it painted thanks to my boy's not getting that stupid.
Oh, she had another 6 ablations on her spine last Tuesday.
Ooh, Miss Billy.
Get that in April or May.
Wow.
They're going to do a test in April with the lidocaine to see if I get relief with the lidocaine. And they said if I get relief with the lidocaine, then they're going to do the nerve ablation on my spine.
Ooh. I don't think my son had that on his spine. I think he had something done on his neck.
Yeah, that'll be the next spot. They're starting on my lower back first, and then they'll go to my neck.
Because his back, his neck was his back is bad, but his neck is what was bothering him. So they did his neck first. So, I don't know.
my back's the worst, and my lower back's the worst, and then my neck, and then my middle back is a maybe. But and I don't know if they can do the hips, or if they're just going to do pain injections in the hips. But I can't remember exactly all that. If I know we're waiting on CT scans because the X-rays came back showing normal for the X-rays, which is what the X-rays on the back did. The X-rays on the back came back saying the back looked normal, but the second they did the CT scan, which they did the same day, showed a completely different story on the back. They says the L4, L5 needed immediate surgery, but because of my age and everything, they don't want to do surgery. And they said that I'm, moving and everything, because I still have plenty of movement and all. They says, well, we just want to deal with the pain. So they're wanting to do, the pain injections and stuff. I said, yes, that's what I want to deal with. I want to deal with pain. I don't want to, deal with surgery that could, go and do something worse. I don't want surgery.
Yeah.
I'll rather do the minor something, stop the pain.
Yeah.
And they started with they tried that one injection in November, which didn't do anything. So we're going to try the nerve ablation instead this time around.
Well, I hope it works.
Yep. They said that could last anywhere from 6 months to a year.
Because I know that, I don't remember. I know whatever they did to his neck didn't help. But he has, and he was born with it. He's got scoliosis. He was born with that way.
Mm.
So, and, when he was young, they did want to do surgery on him.
Yeah.
But the surgery would have put him in a full body cast for a year. And he was old enough to, I guess, kind of get the gist of what I was trying to tell him.
Yeah.
That's a year worth of no school. So it puts you behind in school. Plus, you're not going to be able to do nothing but lay in the bed. Which means, well, we live next door to my mom. So my mom would have, she would have came over and took care of him while I worked. But he said, no, Mom, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be out of school and have to be behind. I said, okay. You're going to have to deal with it when you're older.
Yep.
Because that's what's going to end up happening. So he was, he wasn't happy about it, but he just didn't want to. I think he was scared that they would mess it up worse. I mean, he didn't get to do like normal kids. He didn't get to do a lot of sports because he got too out of breath. So
that and pain, I imagine too.
Yeah. So I don't know. The funny thing about that one is he couldn't do sports, but he sure wrestled with his brothers. They were sure playing like WrestleMania in their room, jumping off the dressers on each other and stuff. But yeah, he didn't want to have no surgery.
That's kids for you.
Yeah. I was like, well, dude, you could have had it taken care of when you were younger, and you chose not to. So, I mean, I'm sorry that it's gotten that bad. All right, we're on the last row here. Although I'm going to have to go back and put some wire back through that top row and tie it off somehow, because otherwise it's going to come loose. Unless I could Yeah, I might be able to UV it or epoxy it
Yeah.
somehow with some 2-part epoxy glue up there, but I don't know. He sat there and watched me eat, so I don't know why he even texted me about what he was making. You sit there and watch me eat before you left to go get the kids. I mean, I guess he thought I was going to eat again, which isn't going to happen. I'm not going to eat again. I've been working on this. Oh man, I don't even know. I'm going to say it's a full size, and it's like a little. Well, it had patches of material, so you were supposed to match the numbers up on the pattern on the blanket with the pattern on the different colored material, and then stitch the material in those spots. And I thought, no, I ain't gonna do that.
Almost like color by number, but stitch by number.
Yeah. And I had a bunch of, I already had a whole tote full of embroidery floss.
Hi, Giselle.
Hi, Giselle. It'll probably take me. We are making, we're doing bead wrapping on these to make little candle holders out of them. I'm almost finished with this one. I got another few rows to go around. Then I'll be done with it. And I got one more to do.
She said, wow.
Yeah. I have, I figured, I was trying to figure out today while I was down here making t-shirts and cleaning up. I'm like, didn't I have some bead wrapping stuff that I was working on? I'm trying to finish up projects that I've started and didn't finish. Because, I'm thinking about this spring having my own garage sale and getting rid of a bunch of stuff. That's what I'm thinking about doing, because I'm kind of tired of all this stuff that I have. I mean, David and I both, if it's something that we thought we might use in a project, yeah, we saved it.
Yeah.
Which was probably not a good. Most of the time we did use it, but sometimes we didn't. We never got to that project. So now I have stuff for projects that he isn't here to do. Like, he was doing a lot of stuff on his little wood lathe out there. And he had bought pen kits, was going to make some ink pens and all kinds of stuff. Well, I have all that stuff out there now. I don't know that anybody's ever going to do it, because my son said he didn't want me. He said he didn't want me messing with that wood lathe. Oh, I don't know why. But he said, Mom, no, I'm not going to show you how to use that one. I'll show you how to use that engraving machine out there. But he said, I'm not going to show you how to use that. I said, well, then you need to get over here and finish these projects, because there's quite a few pens that he had bought. He was making, actually, I poured him some pen blanks, and he was making, he was turning them on the wood lathe and making chapstick holders out of them.
Cool.
So, but there's a bunch of those out there too. Because if I didn't make a color he liked and he just happened to be at one of the stores he loved to shop at all the time. Well, and he seen something he liked, so he would just buy it. And yeah, so there's a bunch of those out there too. Some were bought for pen blanks, and then I don't know. The others were bought for him to play around with, I guess. I have no clue. But he did not. Yeah, I think this is the last row. But I think I got it. One too many beads there. Take that one off. Get this wrapped around here and tie it off. And then go back through the row that's about to come loose and fix it. Darn it, get down. Uh-oh. Don't. Somebody running water up there. Yeah, that was another thing she wasn't happy about either. Water bill cost her $40 this month.
Huh.
She ran. My water bill was $109.
Holy cow.
Now I went by. Yeah, too. That one came loose. Something came loose. Something broke.
Oh no.
Yep, I just felt the bead fall off. Anyway, she, she's done more laundry than I've done.
Yeah.
And then she's got kids here taking 30 to 45-minute showers. So she's lucky that's all I charged her.
Mm-hmm.
I went by what, God bless it. That, can't believe that one broke like that. All right. I'm going to wrap this around and then try and twist it on the other side. And then I'm going to have to go back through the ones that just popped. That wasn't the one that wasn't even the one I was going to have to fix. That's not the one that popped. God bless it.
I've never seen the wire break like that.
Yeah, it's pretty thin wire.
Oh, okay.
But it's like really pretty thin.
Thin, okay.
Otherwise, I think you would have a really hard time wrapping. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go back up through there with the wire I got. Let's see if I can go back through that row and fix it. Yeah, it sounds like she must be here now, too. Doggone it. I'm pretty sure I hear her talking, so. Ah, come on. Get up there to the one that's broke. Darn it. Well, I know the other wire was just as thin as this wire, and I never had a problem with it breaking. And I wrapped it tight. I don't know why this one's breaking so badly.
Different company wire.
Oh, there went another bead off in the floor. Yeah, it could be. Well, I thought they were both from the beadery. Yeah, they both say they're from the beadery. And I think David got them from, I think he got them from Tandy. Yeah, I got a little kink here that's going to have to come out. Because I can't have a kink in there and try and go back through these other beads. Which I'm going to have to pick up whatever I'm dropping on the floor.
Don't want the dog to step on it and slip.
My big dogs don't come down here, so I don't have to worry. I'd be more worried about Master Shredder eating it than stepping on it. he would eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard it hit, but I don't see it. That's okay. I got more beads up here. I just got to figure out, get through the one that's broken, and go back through it. Come on. I know dang good and well these holes were big enough to have 2 pieces of wire through them. Come on.
She zoomed in as far as she can, Miss Billy.
No, I could probably zoom in more. I'm not zoomed all the way.
Okay, I thought you did.
No, I zoomed, but I didn't zoom all the way.
Gotcha. I thought you had.
Another piece there I'm going to have to deal with.
Oh, wow. Yours zooms in a lot more than mine does.
Okay, where was that one at? I don't even know. I'm just going to put some beads back on it and see if I can fix it. Yeah, I don't. Hopefully I can. Don't know. I dropped some on the floor, so I think this is the one that came off because it's not in the plate, so it had to. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can't. I want to go through those other beads and then see if I can come back through and twist those pieces together so it doesn't, so the whole thing doesn't come apart.
Yeah, don't want that to happen.
No. If it'll let me go through them without breaking anything else. Come on. Come on. All right. All right. Now, let's go. Actually, I may go back. I got that piece there that I got to go through or twist up. Let me go around this again and then go back up through the top row. And I'll twist those pieces together.
Oh.
I don't mind them being a little loose, but yeah, I never really had them snap like that either.
Giselle says much better close up.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
Billy says, oh, thank you.
You're welcome, Miss Billy. And thank you, Giselle. Okay. I'm going to go back through this. That's the first row. Yes, I do need to go back through that one anyway, because that one was the one that kept trying to come loose. Hopefully I can get back through there. Some of the beads anyway. I don't know about that small bead. It doesn't want to go through it. May have too small a hole for me to go through it a second time. All right, well, we're just going to skip over it. Hopefully. Maybe. Okay. I can hear her talking to Master Shredder. Y'all gonna have to just give it up. I'm right downstairs, but I'm not gonna answer my phone. I'm busy at the moment. Too busy.
I ought to know better by now.
Well, really, you would think they would. I mean, how long have you been living here? And you know I do this every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now that one's got a kink in it. It doesn't. I'm afraid to pull too hard because if I do, see if I can straighten out that kink first. That one too. All right. See if I can get it through there now. Come on. Go, 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 go. Go, go, gadget. Come on. Go, go.
Giselle says, looks complicated but pretty.
It is, well, it's not really complicated. It's tedious. I'm stuck there somehow. It doesn't want to go through one of those beads. There you go. Let's go back through that one too, because I don't want you breaking. And back under there. I can hear her hollering at my dog. And I just heard her dad tell her to stop. God bless it. Dude, I'm in the middle of a live. What part of that do you not get? Yeah, you like that one. I can't believe you. I just don't get it. And it might not be him doing it. Maybe his daughter's maybe Addie's got the phone.
Mm.
And she's trying to get me to come upstairs. But it ain't going to happen. Not right now. I'm going to try and twist these up enough so I can cut them off. I still don't know if that was the one that I really needed to go back through. But I may not worry about it now. I mean, so far it's staying, so I'm not. Mm-mm. I
Love
don't.
those colors. It's so sparkly.
I love the crystals, and this has got some crystals on it too. But I ran out of the bigger crystals. I didn't have any more, so I got smaller ones, and I figured it would take longer to do the smaller ones. Okay. So I'm just going to keep wrapping till that's gone. And then I'll trim it off and stick it back through where no one can see it. The only one's going to see it is me, so it doesn't really matter. Get that back in there. Come on. All right. All right. There's that one. There you go.
Oh, that is pretty. Oh, a little more to your left. There you go.
Nice and sparkly.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's going to look very cute with the candle in it. So, there's those two.
I like that. I like the darker one.
Yeah, that one's got lots of crystals on it. I'm not sure the black onyx ones will let the light through.
There's still enough others around it, though.
Yeah. So that one.
Patricia says she loves it.
Thank you. It is a little complicated, but not real complicated. It's not something that y'all can do. I mean, yes, it is going to look very pretty with the candle, and I didn't bring any down. I don't think that I have. I mean, I do have some battery operated ones upstairs. And I think I got some candles left over there, but I don't think any of those candle holders are small enough to fit in there. The ones the candles that, oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. What about the tins? The ones in the tins. Let me go grab one, see if it'll work.
Ooh. Oh, I'm
Well, they
cold.
may be too big. I don't know. Remember these?
Yeah.
Come on, lid.
Billy says gorgeous. She loves them.
I don't remember what that one is, but it smells good.
I don't remember what any of my smells were, but I got a box of them.
Oh, I'm afraid to push too hard because if I do,
Yeah.
it's the beads. Maybe if I just wiggle gently.
You wouldn't get it back out, though.
Nope.
Get it in, you won't get it back out.
Yeah, that ain't going to work. I thought they would. Doggone it. I probably have a battery operated one, but probably not down here. And I don't
Have
know.
any fairy lights
Yep.
downstairs?
I got some fairy lights right over there.
There you go. You could put that in there. That'll just show for the light through.
I had that pair all straightened out.
Most you don't have any that's still curled up.
I can curl this up real quick. I was going to, I don't remember what I was going to use it for, so I left it straightened out because I was going to put it in something. But it must not have been too important because I didn't put it in there. So, there. Just make it kind of like that. I think I already pulled the thing out. Oh, did I not? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
There you go.
That's pretty.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nice and sparkly.
Definitely.
That wouldn't even look, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily have to have candles in it.
Uh-huh.
It could have the little fairy lights in it.
Yep.
And it would light up just fine.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how the other one lights up. Because it's got some darker colors in it. I'm afraid it might not show quite as well through that one. Come on. All I did was wind you up. You should come right out of there.
Love it and beautiful.
Thank you, guys.
Cool.
Okay. Here's that one.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
It actually isn't bad. I mean, it lights up well enough. I mean, there's going to be some dark.
Use it down some so it's not too bright. I actually like that with the darker ones in there, kind of diffusing it down some.
Okay, so we got one more to do. If you guys want to do another one. But I may use some. I still want to use some clear beads. I just may not use all of these. Let me see if I can find some other lighter
Giselle
colors.
said those are really nice.
Thank you, Giselle. They're driving me nuts upstairs. He sounds like he's got an attitude because I'm not coming upstairs. Dude, okay, I haven't cooked your fries yet. Oh, what part of that did you not get?
Right?
You,
You already ate.
you sit there and watch
Oh, you
me.
weren't coming up. You're on your life.
Sit there and watch me eat. Come on, dude. I mean, see, you could get it in there that far, but once you got the beads around there, you wouldn't get it out. Now, I probably got some battery operated ones upstairs. I'm pretty sure my cup won't fit back in there now.
I was say not unless you left the cup on there while you wrapped it around.
Yeah.
That way it kept the form.
I got another one of these up there that my cup fits in. It's sitting in my closet because I will not set it out while they're still here.
Yeah.
Not
Don't
doing
getting
it.
broken.
Nope, not doing it. I do have these, but I don't think. No, see, you won't get no light through that. They are pretty though. These I got from Hobby Lobby. I do like them, but
Ooh,
I don't think you wouldn't get any light through. But there's some turquoise. There's some lighter blues. I think I got those for my granddaughter for her spoiled brat keychain, which I've yet to put together because I made the beads for it and I did put it together, and every piece of leather I put it on wanted to fall apart.
Oh, goodness.
So I know she must have gotten it caught on something and ripped it, and all the beads fell off. So I got to find something stronger, but the holes in those beads are too small for leather. I mean, I have some leather lacing over there, but them holes are they're just not going to work. All right. So maybe let's put some black in this one. I don't have any big.
Have you tried one of those necklace cording ones and then just cut it down to size and then just put a different ends on it?
No, I do have some of those. I may have. Well, I had some leather cording like that, and that's what I originally put it on. And she broke it.
Still, wow.
She got it caught on something and didn't realize it and just pulled on it and off it went. I mean, I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you, girlie. I'll get it done when I get it done. I don't
Be more careful.
have to find something that I can put it on that you're not going to rip it apart. I'm just going to use these little crystals. I do like the way they turned out. So the bigger ones are too hard to wrap. I mean, if you want to wrap it, the flatter crystal ones are a little easier to wrap with. I just realized that by wrapping those last 3 rows with it. Some of them aren't going to be see-through, but that's okay. I don't care about that. Now, let's just make it. Use those because they'll wrap. Whoops. I'm dropping them on the floor.
Those look so tiny.
Yeah, they're not not that tiny. They look tiny, but they're not. They're not that tiny. They're just flat. They're not like a
round ball.
Not like the crystals. It's not like a crystal. It's flat on both sides. But it works. I mean, it'll work for what I want it to work for.
Gotcha.
And there's enough clear ones in there that, I don't know. There's that one. Wow, I looked out on that. I can't believe I've seen that one.
Did you find one of the ones that fell?
I found one of them. It ain't like that. I'll have to find it before I run the vacuum anyway. I was down here cleaning some today, and I got a lot of molds boxed up and put them in boxes and wrote on the outside of the box what mold was in what box. So when I go back to look for it, I don't have to go, where did I put that mold?
Yeah.
So I made sure I wrote down.
I'll be right back, Miss Frances.
Okay. I don't know if I want. I'm trying to get it, but I just don't want to make it too long this time. But I need it to be long enough to wrap here. Okay. All right. We're going to go with this. I may have to add some more later. Okay. Let's get it straightened back out. All right. This time we're going to start by wrapping it and twisting it so I don't have to worry about it coming undone. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the wire right now and wrapping it around one of these little bars several times, as tight as I can wrap it. When I get it wrapped far enough, then I'm going to take it and I'm going to twist it up with this. Just get it twisted so it stays. And then I will take and wrap that around the bar itself where I twisted it. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. It didn't seem to want to work. But you are going to go around that. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm really just not doing any certain pattern. I'm just putting colors on there because it doesn't really matter. It's for me anyway. So I'm just gonna make it sparkly. I don't know how many it'll take of these. And this one's got a kink in the end of it. Nope, sorry. Can't stay there. Gotta go. Some purple. All right. Might need 2 more. It's pretty simple. This is like 24 gauge wire. It's pretty bendy, pretty easy to wrap and pull through. And I had these because they were, like I said, they were my bathroom. It's a little holder for my glass bathroom cup that my son and my husband kept breaking. I left them in the bathroom, and every time I turned around, they kept breaking it. Good night, Patricia. Thank you. Yeah, they kept breaking them, so I kept telling them to go buy a new one. So every time you bought it, you had to buy the cup, the little metal holder for the cup. Couldn't just buy the glass cup. So I ended up with like 3-4 extra metal holders for the cups. And I'm like, what am I going to do with all of these? I don't need them. So I decided to turn them into candle holders to set out on my table on my deck. When and if it ever gets finished. Okay. And there's no right way, there's no wrong way. You can, you can make it all one color. You can, why is that? You can do it whichever way you want to do it. And now this wire's getting kinked. And that's what this little tool is for. It's to help straighten out the kinks. There. All right. Now I'm trying not to kink it again here. All righty. I'm just putting some square beads and just mixing them in there. Some of them are totally see-through and some of them are not. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. I mean, the light's gonna shine through part of it anyway. That's kind of what I wanted. Let's see what else we got. There's a blue. All right, let's see. Make sure I don't have too many on there. You just bound determined you're going to kink up. I might leave a little more gaps through these this time. I don't want to get it too tight because I did on the other one. I got it too tight and it broke. I didn't think the wire would break that easily, but it did. It broke pretty good. Okay.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Miss Natalie.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Miss Natalie. This is how it turned out. There's that one. I'm working on this one now. I add some more clear. Actually, I did have some black ones, square black ones. Now you, the kink. That kink doesn't want to come out there. Give me those black ones. It don't matter. Yeah, I'll put some black ones in there. Only thing with using the smaller beads is that you may end up doing more rows of beads too, unless you want to leave room for the light to shine through more. I mean, could actually do that if you wanted. I just made that kink up again, darn it. Crummy thing. Get out of there.
Oh no. Natalie said her microwave just went out.
Oh, crud. Went out or just went or blew a fuse? Because they did that on mine. They tried running the air fryer and the microwave at the same time. And it tripped a breaker. So, God bless it.
Nope, it's gone. It started to smoke.
Oh, that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. Yeah. Not that I want to tell anybody to shop at Walmart, but Walmart's got them fairly cheap.
Yeah.
She said it's only 4 years old.
Wow.
I did that once, but I didn't know. I was a teenager, and I didn't know you weren't supposed to put aluminum foil, throwing how you used to, you used to put your leftovers in the refrigerator and wrap it in aluminum foil. You put it leftovers in the refrigerator. Well, I just took it out of the refrigerator and stuck it in the microwave.
Oops.
Yeah. The microwave started smoking. There was actual flames. Oh, I was scared. I was home alone. Woo.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the flame went out on its own because we didn't have a fire extinguisher.
Well, that was a good thing. It went out on its own.
Yep.
I remember putting something in the microwave and not realizing that the bread tie had stuck to the bottom of the container.
Oh.
All it did was shoot sparks. And I'm like, what the heck?
Yep, the metal from the bread tie.
I'm like, why is it shooting? And then I stopped it and pulled it out. And it's like, oh, that's why. Bread tie stuck to the bottom.
Adventures of Me says, hi, Aunt Kay.
I'm sure that's probably Addie. Hi, Addie. got to be Miss Addie. She's probably can't wait for me to get done. I'm going, I promise. I'm going as fast as I can go.
Wave high.
Hi. Don't make me lose my beads here.
Yeah, the door. It apparently touched the front of the door, and it melted a little bit of the door too.
Ooh.
On the microwave.
Ooh. Come on, why do you keep doing this to me? I think I probably just put too many on there. But I guess I'll find out. Yep, one too many. Take it back off.
Says it looks really cool.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Addie. Okay. Okay. Let's wrap. Ah, come on. Okay. Darn it. Okay. I was trying not to do all one color. Put one of these blacks between them. Oh my gosh. Seems like every time that Alexa goes off, they just go to town. They may not be able to see anybody, but if that Alexa goes off and tells them there's somebody at that front door, they're ready for them.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in. We're ready.
Yeah, we dare you.
Yeah, we're ready for you. Yeah, ever since they learned what that means, when Alexa says that, even when it goes off, like it went off the other night just to tell me that chance of snow on Wednesday, and they started barking. It's like, oh, come on. No, she didn't say there was somebody at the door. She told me there's just snow possible on Wednesday. Crazy dogs. But I never have to worry about anybody trying to sneak up on me because it would not happen. And my dog almost got somebody's cat again the other day. Feral cat. It's that feral cat from across the street, the one that keeps setting my ring off at 4:30 in the morning. Because it gets up there on the banister on my little deck out there. And just sits there, pulls up my ring till it sets it off.
Crazy cats.
Like I'm about to, yeah. My neighbor called me, Miss Monica called me the other day across the street. She goes, hey, can you look on your ring and tell me if you see anyone over that's been over at my house messing with my garden hose? Like when? She said, well, I came home and it was on, and Okay. And they've been running for a while. And the neighbors, part of the neighbor's driveway was all flooded with ice. I said, well, I could if my ring was out there. I said, because of the cold weather, I had to bring it in. I had to bring it in and charge it. So I had it inside charging it. I said, but I can maybe look back on it and see. She said, well, she said, my problem is I don't know how long it's been on.
Oh, wow.
She said, I never even noticed it was on. Well, come to find out, while we were still on the phone, her husband got home and he asked the kids, and I guess one of the kids turned it on. But that was like, this was a couple days ago, and that was like on Saturday when they turned it on.
Oh my gosh.
So it'd been running for a few days. So I can imagine.
Somebody's behind.
Yeah.
That's an expensive bill.
I heard somebody crying, so I'm sure somebody got in trouble. Because I don't think Mama was happy about that bill. Matter of fact, I think she was pretty freaked out about how that bill was going to be.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be high.
Yeah. I have a hard time believing that mine
is got them doing it all day and night here. My ring and owl goes off all the time.
Well, yeah, I think we have some hawks, but I haven't seen any owls. But I know we have some hawks living in those big trees out back.
We have both.
Me.
And a woodpecker.
Yeah, the woodpecker was living in the neighbor's front tree that was half dead. But they've since had that tree cut down because I guess they got tired of the branches falling. Every time we had a bad storm, the branches would fall on one of their cars. It's like, well, how many times is that going to have to happen before you realize that the tree is actually dead and needs to be removed? I mean, you got woodpeckers living in it, and there ain't no leaves on the dang thing. It's dead. So I guess they finally got somebody out here to cut it down, because I was afraid the next big storm we were going to have, I was going to end up with some of that in my windshield of my car, in which, wouldn't have been turned into my homeowner's insurance.
She said Belle's the name of her other camera. We actually have owls here. We have one that we can hear when we walk around in the backyard. You can hear him hooting, sometimes even during the daytime.
Wow. I hear him hooting, but I don't know whereabouts they are. I don't know where they are back there.
A couple of years ago, I actually had a picture of them. I caught them in the tree. I actually had a picture of them. We were in the backyard walking, and I actually saw him in the backyard, and I actually had pictures. It's not on my current phone. It was on my other phone. And what was it, last year? We actually got a picture at my dad's house, a massive owl that landed when we were at my parents' house in their backyard, flew down and did a dust bath in their backyard. In the goat pen, because they got like 2 acres fenced in.
Yeah.
And it came down and in a really like dirt area, dusty area. It came down and did like a dust bath.
Huh.
And when we looked it up, it said that sometimes they'll do that to they'll go down into like ant beds, and the ants will help clean off like mites and stuff off from them. I'm like, wow, that's weird.
Yeah. haven't. I've seen the hawk. I haven't seen any owls. I do hear them, but I don't know exactly where they're coming from. I don't know how far away they are. And I've came in the neighborhood the back way, and yeah, I'm almost. Well, there was a bunch of deer crossing, a doe and some baby deers crossing, and next time I came through there, there was a raccoon with their babies hanging on for dear life.
Oh,
Yeah. So I don't speed around that way because I know that there are animals in that woods there, and I don't want to hit any.
yeah.
I've had in the neighborhood here, I've had a deer run into the front of my truck. I had just turned the corner and hadn't even really hit the gas to go anywhere. And that deer come, I thought it was a big dog at first, come
God.
running across and smacked into the front of my sport truck. And I had one of those bug shields,
Yeah.
snapped that bug shield right off
Dang.
and kept on running. I'm like, what the heck just happened? I've never been ran into by a deer. I've been worried about hitting them, but I've never been ran into the front of my car. I mean, it didn't do any damage other than that. So it couldn't have been hurt. It kept on going. It's like, okay, well, see ya.
Several years ago, when I could still get out and do hikes and stuff, and we were doing a hike on Jekyll Island, I almost got ran over by a deer while doing a hike.
Yeah, I can see that. Because I couldn't believe he ran into me like he did. I was like, really?
This is broad daylight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This was too, and it was up by the elementary school. Because I think at the time I had my niece's little boy was living here with me and my husband, and we were taking care of him while she was in the army. And I was going to the school to pick him up. I was like, well, dang it.
We'd stopped we were going through the fire breaks that they have in the back section that aren't traveled on Jekyll Island, just looking for reptiles and stuff for pictures and all, because that's all I do is just take pictures and stuff. And it was right before we came across a California king snake. But right before that is we were right at the edge of an embankment where there was a creek. And we had paused there looking down at it. And then we heard some rustling, turned back around, and peered through the woods. And here come a handful of deer. And yeah, one of them, literally, I had to dodge because it dang near ran into me. And it leaped right over the creek.
That would have been.
I mean, it literally would have ran right into me.
That would have been pretty. I'd have been pretty freaked out about that one.
Yeah.
Although, deer don't freak me out as much as walking up on snakes. That there. Nope, sorry. You'd be a dead snake if I walk up on you. I don't do any kind of snakes. Period. I don't care what kind of snake it is. I don't care whether it's poisonous or non-poisonous. I don't do snakes. I do have some more, but is that a different color of blue? I think it is. I'll grab some of them. Okay. I don't want the big ones. I just wanted the smaller ones. Seem to be a little easier to wrap with those. Because it's a little easier to pick them up. A little easier to see the holes in the beads with those. I don't know why, but it is.
Gotcha.
For some weird reason. Especially the clear ones and the pink ones. So you can see the holes in them really good. Yeah. I haven't other than the cat that my dog almost got the other day. That cat was in my yard. And then I didn't see it until I had already opened the door and the dogs went running out. And that cat made a mad dash for the back of my fence and climbed up the back of that fence and jumped over.
Hey, he's in your yard.
Dude, I don't know why it comes through my yard to get to the next block down there. I don't know if there's somebody down there feeding it too, because I know my neighbor across the street's feeding it. I know for a fact he is.
Yeah.
He thinks I don't see him bring that big old bag of cat food, but I do. And according to the neighbors next door, he's got several little kittens back there. In that shed they put up back there. And I'm like, really? She said, yeah. I'm like, and you haven't turned him in yet? She said, nope. I'm like, dang it. I can see right now you're not going to turn him in. Because it's the same lady that came over here and accused me of hitting her car.
Wow.
I mean, didn't ask me.
Ask just straight out accused you.
She just straight out accused me of running into her car. And I'm like, I did not. I got news for you. My car ain't left that garage probably in about 2 weeks. Not since the weather started. It's been in the garage. She lost somebody over here. Well, yeah, maybe somebody probably did, but it wasn't me.
It could have been anybody driving down the road too, you know.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't understand the people that got. I never park my car out on the street unless, I came home a few times and my husband had some of his friends over here and they were in my parking spot. So I'd park out on the street till after they left.
Yeah.
Most of them, as soon as they see my car turn the corner, were backing out of the driveway and moving.
Yeah.
Because they knew they were in my parking spot.
Mm-hmm.
But, if not, that's the only time I ever park my car out. My car has always been in the driveway. And I didn't say anything. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I will have them come over and talk to you or call you or whatever when they get home. I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me. And come over and automatically start accusing me of it. It's like, yeah. They exchanged insurance information and all that. Doesn't look to me like she's in that big a hurry to get her car fixed. Because it's still sitting out there. You would think she'd already taken it somewhere and got an estimate and had them start repairing it. But nope. And I noticed that she today was parked in the same spot. And I thought, well, if you get your car backed into again, that's your own fault.
Yeah.
First of all, um, she's not 150 feet from the fire hydrant. First of all,
So she shouldn't have been parking there in the first place.
nope. But
Here, it's supposed to be 200 feet in our state.
I can't remember. I think it's 150, but it could be more. But she was not that far away. I mean, if there'd been a fire, her car would have been in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, you're not supposed to park there. But then, my neighbors across the street, of course, his brother was from Bosnia, and he didn't know about that. He didn't know you weren't supposed to park like that close to him until I think David or somebody told him. Then he started backing his car back further so that he'd be far enough away from the hydrant if something happened.
Yes.
But no, not this lady. She's right out there again. I think maybe she's waiting for my niece to hit her again. I don't know. Hit her again, and I don't know. Come on. I thought I had some more square ones in there. Not seeing any more other than the black. Trying to go with a different color here. Come on, I know you got a hole. Where is it? Damn it. That one too. I don't care. At this point, I'm just picking up random colors. Because they're all crystals, so.
What state are you in again, Miss Frances?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Missouri?
Mm-hmm.
So unless your city is different, it's actually only 15 feet from the fire hydrant.
Well,
that's weird.
I can guarantee.
I would say Georgia's 15 feet too. Wow.
Some
states is even shorter. I can't believe that.
I can guarantee she wasn't that far away from that hydrant. There's no way. So, I mean, and her car's right back out there again. But then, I had the same problem with it's the neighbor. Instead of pulling his car going in the right way, he parks his car going this way on that side of the street. I mean, I just keep waiting for the cops to come by and give him a ticket.
Yeah.
But it never. We
have a cop that lives in our neighborhood who illegally parks on the wrong side of the road and blocks an intersection while doing so.
Oh, wow. See,
with the police vehicle. I'm not even lying.
Wow. I can't. I mean, I just, it just never seems. The cops never seem to come by and catch him parked like that. And I had some Amazon packages the other day because I ordered some new drapes and a new drapery rod, and I knew they were going to be it'd be a pretty big box and it'd be pretty heavy.
Yeah. So
I opened my door when I heard the Alexa go off saying there was someone at my front door, and I opened my door and here's these two little bitty packages. I'm like, what?
Don't let it be one of those weird Temu things and they be something.
I'm like,
for kids.
Something's wrong here. I don't there's no way my drapes and my drapery rod is in this little bitty box. These two little bitty boxes. So it was my neighbor next door, and I'm like, God bless it. Let me just take it over there and put it on her porch. I went over there to put it on her porch, and my packages were on her porch.
Oh, they swapped them wrong.
Yep.
I've had that happen before. I've had to go
Oh,
and do that.
well,
Mine were
no,
on my neighbors and my neighbors were on mine. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'll just swap them.
no one was home.
Yep,
So I
exactly.
just laid her packages on the porch and
Took mine.
picked mine up and
Yep,
brought them home. I'm like,
done that.
ain't no one there, so I can't really let them know that they got my packages
Uh-huh.
because they ain't there,
Exactly.
which doesn't make sense to me because they got like, I mean, they do that quite a lot, and they got like 3 big dogs. So I'm trying to figure out who's there letting their dogs out while they're not there.
Yeah.
Because, she always, I don't know what it is about her. She must have some kind of radar because as soon as just seems like as soon as I let my dogs out, she knows they're out there and she lets hers out.
Mm.
I can imagine what the other side of my wood fence looks like on that side. Because I can hear them barking and jumping and clawing at that fence. And mine used to do the same thing, except for now, they know better. Because they got collars on.
Giselle said she had that happen too. She said she actually made her husband do it.
Yeah, I was like, really? Yeah, I got her package before though, when they were like around Thanksgiving time and they were out of town. And I I knew I had a package coming, but my package was not on her porch. But I tried to deliver that package to her. I don't know how many.
Oh, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah,
You kept trying and kept trying and kept trying, and it
it
took like
was.
a couple of weeks.
Yeah, because it was.
They weren't
They
home.
weren't home. It was raining, pouring down rain, and I wasn't just going to leave it out on her. I didn't know what. Well, I knew it was some lotion, but still, if I would have left it open out on her porch, it'd have been gone.
Yeah.
Somebody would have taken that lotion. Come on. I know somebody would have. So I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'll just hold on to it till she gets back. I don't understand why I got to figure out. I guess I got to go to Walmart or somewhere and see if I can't find me some good spray glow in the dark paint. Because I want my numbers on my house to glow. So they will stop. Now, first of all, he would be my great nephew. Usually
Well,
delivers.
the thing is the glow in the dark is only going to last for so long at night after the light goes out. What you
Right.
need is the reflective.
Something. I need to do something. I've got the numbers already, but I'm trying to figure out something I can do to the numbers. And then I was just going to put them, down the front of my banister
Yeah, you
before it
just need
goes down the
reflective
steps
ones.
so that because I have a little solar one out there and usually it's lit up all the time, only for so long. But man, it's just, I don't know. This must have been a new driver because the person that's usually delivering to me is my great nephew.
Yeah.
He drives for Amazon, so he brings my packages by and waits for me to come to the door and pick them up, and then he honks and waves at me. So, but it was not him because he would have honked and waved.
And made sure they went to the right house.
Yeah. So it wasn't him. I don't know who this. And I normally give them a good feedback, but I didn't this time. I'm like, dang it. Can you guys read addresses?
Yeah.
I mean, even if mine wasn't lit up, he surely could have read the neighbor's address on theirs.
Yeah. I'm about to say mine's on my mailbox. It's on my house.
Well, it was on the mailbox until we repainted the house, and then David didn't put it back on the mailbox.
Yeah, you can get smaller reflective for the mailbox, and then get more reflective, bigger reflective for the house. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I really wish he would have put them back on, but he did not. So there's some blue ones there.
Because the glow in dark's only going to last for maybe 30 minutes to a max 1 hour after dark. After that, there's no point to it, because then the glow in the dark just stops working.
Yeah, I got to get
reflective will work as long as, a light hits it somewhere.
Well, as soon as I get April's, I want to do April's dragon while Jeannie's here, and as soon as I get it done, I'm packing her up that skull and sending it to her. That's going to be one heavy box.
No kidding.
But the hand has been out in the weather.
Yeah.
And the handprint the bloody handprint that was on top of it is already washed off. So I don't know whether I should paint one on there for her, because she said she was going to put it outside. I think that's what she said. Maybe she meant she was going to put it in the house. But
she can do another bloody handprint.
Yeah. I'm sure Malia wouldn't mind doing a bloody handprint.
Yep. She'd like to do that.
Yep. She likes that.
Oh, yeah.
She likes that blood stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it probably wouldn't bother her a bit. Yep. Well, there you go. I'm just going to send it to her. With the eyeballs hanging out of its head and everything. She can do whatever she wants with it. Because, I'm surprised. Actually, I'm shocked that it's still out there in my front flower bed. I'm really surprised somebody hadn't stole it. Because,
Yeah.
But it's for the last probably, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, it's been buried in the snow. So,
now it can't be seen.
Wouldn't nobody find it anyway? So I'm like, well, whatever. It's out there. I'm getting this one. This one seems to be taking a little longer because I'm having to put more rows on there because they're smaller beads. Guess I could use some bigger beads on the bottom, but I don't know. And I'm wrapping these a little more than I was the others, hoping that it won't break. Hoping that it won't break. I don't know how that would work. Maybe I'd do the nest 2 rows in big crystals. Let's see what I got here. God bless it. I keep knocking that stupid cup over and spilling all those tools out of it. There's some there. I do have some black, which I hadn't used. I was going to say, if that's you guys again, I'm really going to let you know when I get upstairs. Leave me alone. I'm down here. I'm working. Leave me alone. I don't know why I could not get that. I could not get that stupid heat thing set on that big t-shirt press for nothing today. It just didn't want to set. I got the book out. I read the book. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Had to be doing something wrong because it just wouldn't set. So I'm like, okay, well, screw it. I turned it off and I went and got the other one. Used it. Because that way I didn't have to worry about it. That one works just fine.
Yeah.
All right, with the bigger ones, I might not have to put so many on there. But I don't know. Yeah, I'll put black on there. Let's see. All right, there we go.
The Adventures of Me says looking good.
Thank you. I'm working on it. Trying to get this one done, so I'm just gonna put the bigger beads. All right, wait a minute here. I got three. Ooh, got 4 there. Got 4 there. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have put the big ones on there yet. I needed 2 more and then start with the big. Okay. All right, I got it. Thank God I hadn't wrapped it around there yet. All right. So I got 4 rows there, 4 rows there, 3 rows there, and 3 rows there. Okay, fine. Fine. I will fix it. At least make it look halfway. Like I did try and fix it. Okay. Oh, there's another black one. Come on.
Step it.
Okay. Green. We do not have any blue. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's that one. One more, and then I can go with the big ones. Okay. All right. More row of the small ones. Okay. Come on. All I got there is blue. Not that I care. No, that one I can't. There we go. Okay, we're done. Yeah, I think. Yep. All right, now I can do the big ones, big beads now, because there's 4 on each one. Just trying to be symmetrical there. Make sure it's done right.
Gotta be even.
Now it's got 4 of the smaller beads on. I can go with the bigger ones. I don't remember how many. Trying to think. Yep, I think I might have. Okay, let's go under there. Doggone it. Get under the handle. And don't you dare kink. Darn. Oh, come on.
Shaquille O'Neal was in Jefferson City today.
Really? Okay. Doing what?
I don't know. Natalie just said Shaquille O'Neal was in Jefferson City today.
Okay. Darn it. Come on. Okay, I'm going to end up running out of wire, but that's okay. I still got that piece there, and I'll just connect it. That's the one thing about starting out with such a long piece of wire.
At the Truman Building, and don't know. She'll have to ask her sister next time she talks to her.
The Truman Building. Okay. I didn't know there was a Truman Building in Jefferson City.
Me either.
But I guess there is. I know there's a prison there. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I don't want to go with. I'll put a square one in there. Maybe. Oh, shoot. No, it's got a hole in it. I can see it. Where is it? God bless it. I could have sworn I got it right in the hole. Maybe not. Maybe it's not drilled. Must not be drilled all the way through. All right. Come on. Stop messing with me. You gotta be kidding me. Come on.
It has something to do with him having lunch at the governor's mansion. He stopped at the state capitol.
Okay.
And there's in the same article, there's news of, I don't know if it has to do with him, but the department's talking about, yeah, it actually does have to do with him. The department will adopt a new income service called Steady IQ, co-founded by O'Neill.
Okay.
Which is to streamline application process for needing benefits such as Medicaid, supplement nutrition assistance program, temporary assistance programs for needy families.
Okay. So I'd say he needed a tax write-off.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me. He needs a tax write-off.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an income verification, digital income verification process for the poor. How do you have a digital income verification?
Okay. I didn't know there was such a thing, but
Right?
that's
I just Googled what he was doing there and it came up on news. What was, I just went out of it. News. I forgot the name of it. Shaquille Jefferson City. Why?
well, you know.
KRCG 13. Shaquille O'Neal visits Jefferson City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. He just needs a tax write-off. Or he's got too much money, so he needs to spend some so he doesn't get taxed so badly. Okay, I'm going to have to tie another one on to that.
Because why else do you get invited to the governor's mansion for lunch?
Really? Really? I didn't know. I didn't know you got invitations like that all the time. All right, what's that? Give me some more of those. Almost done here. Just gonna get this last row of big beads, and then I'll have to go back to the small beads again to do the last.
And it's for the state of Missouri.
Okay, well, don't do me no good, because I'm pretty sure I'm not considered poor. Although I feel like I'm poor, but hey, because I was used to having a job and making all that money, and now I'm not. I guess I could have stayed another 5 years, but I wasn't going to. He's lucky I stayed as long as I did. I'm sorry. I have never disliked a person so badly than I did him.
Harnessing the potential to grow of technology to grow its economy. How do you grow its economy? By supporting. Oh, shut up, Marie. Shut up, Marie.
I don't know.
That's.
Yeah. I was watching, I don't know, I guess I fell asleep watching YouTube, but I was watching something about, I ended up waking up watching something about the president's inauguration on TMZ and something about all the crap that happened. It's like, okay, whatever. I mean, you know. I woke up to see I woke up to see him dancing to YMCA. I was like, really? Really? Yeah. You can't even do it right. Come on. If you're going to dance, at least do the dance right. Yeah, I guess I'm showing my age because that would have been my era. At
Even
least,
in my era.
at least I knew how to do the YMCA, which is more than what I could say for him. Yeah, it's more than what I could say for what he was doing. I was like, really? What the heck was that?
Going to bed? Night. Love you.
All right, I'm gonna twist these with the pliers because it's taking me too long to try and twist them by hand here.
Up to you.
Some of that can go on the inside if I can get it in there. Yeah, darn it. You gotta stay twisted. What are you doing? That doesn't belong there. Oh, please leave me alone, will you? That's a ring notification there. Anytime somebody loses their dog or cat,
Mm.
it likes to drive me nuts. It's like, really? Or some people who hear well, now I don't know. The other night, I don't know what that was. It sounded like a gunshot, but I don't. I'm not used to hearing that. I mean, I'm used to hearing fireworks in my neighborhood, especially when our team's winning. But that, no, not heard that before. Not even on, not even on the 4th of July or New Year's did I hear something like that.
Dang.
So it was loud. But then we have some, what are they called? They make warehouses and stuff in there. We have some caves nearby that they're always blasting. Actually, I think that's probably what happened to probably what happened to most of my windows that were broke is from them blasting in the caves because they're that close to us.
Golly.
So, I mean, they make warehouses and all kinds of stuff in there, but really, do you have to blast? I mean, I don't get that part, I guess. I don't get the part that you have to do all that blasting. But hey, that and it's really dusty. That is my worst thing too. I hate the dust. Like,
Yeah, we've got a federal law enforcement training center nearby, so we get to hear a lot of boom, boom, booms at sometimes rattle the house as well.
yeah, yeah. We're far enough away from stuff like that, but it's that blasting that they're doing.
Well, they do explosive training there,
Yeah.
as well as shooting training that you hear. You get here during the middle of the day, or sometimes later in the evening.
I need to go out and shoot again, and I think I need to go I really want to go finish getting my conceal and carry so I can start carrying my gun, but
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet. Maybe this spring, if I can get my boys to take me out to shoot some more. Not too many people know I actually have I actually own two guns. I own a 32, which belonged to my husband's father, and I Don't know how we ended up with it, but we did. And then I have my 9 that the boys bought me for Christmas.
That's my favorite. It's my 9.
That's what they bought me for Christmas. I was like, really? You think I need one of these?
Yes.
And they're like, yeah, Mom, you do.
Yes. In today's world, yes.
I said, okay. If you think I need one, I guess I'm going to have to go learn to shoot. Because other than BB gun, I'd never shot a real gun. I shot a BB gun lots. Because we used to shoot up my brother and his friends as they were running around the side of the house. That was their fault. Because one of them shot, and they shot me, and it hit me right in the butt. So I thought, oh, now it's on.
Yeah.
It's on. You want to shoot me? And I wasn't even doing anything. Now it's on. We're gonna have a gunfight now. I don't know. Was my brother's friend. I think I was my mom's best friend, her kids, and I think I ended up tagging someone right above their eye. Yeah, I got in big time trouble for that one. I said, well, they tagged me in the butt. Yeah, well, that's not near your eye.
Yeah.
So, well, I wasn't aiming for his eye. Told Mom, I said, I wasn't aiming for his eye. I must just ricochet off something. I don't think she quite believed that, but hey, I had to go for it. I had to tell her that at least. Besides, I'm thinking, well, why is it fair for them to shoot us, but it's not fair for us to shoot them back?
Yeah.
I mean, well, then take the gun away from all of us then.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want us shooting them back, let's get rid of the gun. Now I'm going to have another piece of wire. Darn it. Thought I had enough of that to finish the last 1, 2. Yeah. Just 2 more rows. That's all I got. Because I'm not going all the way to the bottom. If I had bigger beads, maybe. But I don't want to put more of those bigger beads on there. So hopefully that'll be enough. Give me a break. Uh-oh. All right. I need to twist this again and go around one more time. Get up through there. All right. Everybody go to sleep?
I don't see anybody chatting.
They all went to sleep. They're like, is she done yet? Dang it. Come on.
Miss Giselle says she's still here.
Okay. Just checking to make sure you wasn't sleeping on me.
My husband just went to bed, but he's got work tomorrow. He just found out today that he's on call.
Really? How nice.
Yeah, didn't know he's on call this week. Finds out on Friday that he's on call, and he has 3 jobs already lined up for tomorrow. I'm like, oh, great. I guess I won't be seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Enjoying conversation and crafting.
Yeah.
So she's also crafting.
Cool.
Cindy says she's still here.
Okay, Miss Cindy. All right. Hopefully I got enough now wire wound up there. I'm going to go around one more time, I think. Just to be on the safe side. I'll make a loop around there to hold what I wound together. Oh, come on. Don't start binding up on me. Okay. Time and
Do you ever do any of the collaborations, Miss Frances?
no, I don't know why I haven't, but I just haven't.
Okay. Because they just opened up April's got the non-Halloween horror Valentine's, not Halloween, Valentine's.
No,
The horror
like,
collab, the horror Valentine's one, and then Miss Tracy's just opened up the other actual Valentine's collab. So those two are out, open for February.
okay.
One's I think due by February 8th, and the other one's due right before February 14th, because April's is due before February 14th because it's to go live on February 14th. Miss Tracy's is due February 8th to go live on February 9th.
Jeez. That don't give me a lot of time.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks ish.
Yeah, I just did some Valentine's Day crap the other day. Some pendants. I sat down here and played around with that.
Got mine set up for and it's already set to premiere for April's, and I'm finishing up. I'm just waiting for it to cure for the one I set up. As soon as I saw it, I started on it, and it's waiting to cure, and then I just have to edit the video and all. I'm waiting for it to cure.
My Bloody Valentine?
That one's already done. I completed it for April's. It's the one for Miss Tracy's I just started. I'm waiting for that one to cure. Then I got to edit the video. Once it's cured, I gotta take pictures when I get it out of the mold. When it's done, get it out of the mold, get pictures, and then edit the video. That way I can get it sent to Tracy.
All right, I might have to run to the bathroom real quick. I gotta go.
The current video, Miss Natalie, or the previous video? I hadn't seen that one just yet. I'll have to catch up on the hearts video. I was creating, so I hadn't watched any videos today. I created and then I napped after I created.
Man, I had to relieve myself of some iced tea there. Woo! All right. I got 2 more rows.
Miss Cindy and Miss Natalie said that your sound was kind of low on the hearts video. I hadn't caught it yet.
I don't know what's going on with this microphone. It's turned up all the way.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to happen on your lives. It's just on the ones when you're recording.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if it's something.
Maybe I need to turn the volume up on my laptop.
That might be.
I mean, I might have accidentally turned it down. I don't know. But then I could be saying something that I don't want you to really hear, too.
No, it seems to be on a lot of your videos. It's
Okay.
it's the sound all the way through because I've noticed it on other videos as well. It's not just like at certain points. It's like kind of sort of all the way through because I've turned my volume literally to 100 on your videos, not your lives, your videos. Like right now, it's only at 50, and I hear you just fine.
Dang it.
But on your videos, I have to turn you up to 100 and have my hearing aids in to hear you. And I don't even have my hearing aids in right now.
Dang it. I'm going to have to figure out. I need to figure out what's going on there.
You can also check your on StreamYard. There's settings for the volume also.
I'm going to have to. Well, but if it's happening on my regular videos, I do check it on StreamYard before I go live. I always check it.
Do you use StreamYard for when you're recording your other ones?
Nope.
Maybe you should try using StreamYard for recording.
Maybe
that's why the volume's dropping, and you can adjust the volume up through StreamYard because that's what I do. I had to start using that because I noticed my volume was dropping out sometimes too, and I had to quit using my separate mic because my mic also wouldn't hold the charge for the whole time of me recording because mine was a wireless mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Cerulean.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a decent. I thought I got a decent mic, but something's going on. So maybe I need to check and see what the volume set on my laptop because maybe I accidentally hit it because it was. There's some of them there, the sound was just fine. And then there's some that people were complaining about the sound being bad. And it's like, okay, so what happened? And I had a hard time. I tried to load that Valentine's Day one and I had to load it twice. Because the first time something went wrong and it wouldn't load. So I had to go back and I think if for some weird reason, if I rename something or renumber something, because I realized I'd numbered it the same.
Yeah.
If I renumber something and I go to put it up on YouTube, for some reason it won't take it.
Weird. I don't have a problem changing mine.
It has a problem. Or the video, it said the video was having a problem. And I'm like, really? Because I can watch the whole thing through. So how is my video having a problem?
I've not had that issue on changing editing because I accidentally did that the other day. I had put 2 of them of the same number. I think I had 2 104s. I'm like, whoops. And I had to go change it to, I think 106 or something. Because I had the numbers, I had somehow accidentally hit 104 instead of 106 when I was editing my number on my video.
And I did that, and I went back and I changed it. And for some reason, it wouldn't load.
Weird.
So I deleted it off of YouTube. And then I went back to my laptop and deleted it off my laptop and went in and renumbered it. That's why I have 131 and then it skips to 133 because it would not let me use 132 again.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, okay, well, so that's why it skips like that. But that's what I did. Once I went back and renumbered it, it was fine. It loaded just fine. But I had to go delete the whole video and put it all back together again, which I wasn't happy about, but hey, stuff happens. All right, I got the last row here. I just got to wrap this up. I don't know. I'll have to look and see if I accidentally maybe touched the button on my laptop and turned the volume down. Because my mic's turned up all the way. It's as loud as it can go. So, unless I buy a professional mic, I'm screwed. Because it's all.
Yeah, might be some other settings on the computer itself then.
So I have to look on my computer and see if maybe I accidentally hit the button when I was carrying it upstairs. And that's what happened. That could very well be what I did.
Yeah.
Because I did carry it upstairs. I got tired of messing around down here, so I'm like, I'm going to go upstairs and load this one. I don't want to mess around anymore, so I'm going to go upstairs.
I'm about to say, I use StreamYard to actually record on until I fill up and it won't let me record anymore. Then I go to my computer, and that's when I start having problems with sound and stuff because I don't get all the same editing capabilities. And I do sometimes get sound dropouts and stuff.
I use to edit mine, I use QuickTime because that's what's on my laptop.
I have, what is it? Oh, I forgot. I have it over there. It's on my other computer. It's not on this computer for my editing.
I got that Mojave thing, but I don't know how. I can't figure out how to use it.
Yeah,
and get it to work correctly.
I bought Mojave too, and I can't figure it out either.
Yeah,
but that's not. I use the Microsoft. What is it? It's over there. I just can't remember what it's called.
Yeah. I just, because the QuickTime, and I thought it was the QuickTime was the reason why my videos were having problems on YouTube, but I went back to using it and it seems to be working fine unless I have to renumber something. Now, if I renumber, that's when I run into problems. Is if I have to renumber something.
Microsoft Clipchamp. That's what I use.
Yeah. Are you paying a fee with Microsoft?
It's just a one-time thing a year.
Huh.
Once a year fee. But I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, because I just
because I have Microsoft 365.
Yeah, well, I just stopped only thing I had on my MacBook was Microsoft Word. And I stopped it because only thing I ever used it for was to write my husband's obituary. Because there was no program on my MacBook that I could write the obituary. So I just paid for Word, and I really only wanted to pay for it for just that one time, but they just kept on charging me, and I didn't realize it until recently, and I was like, oh, heck no.
Yeah.
Heck no. All right. Here we go.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Ta-da!
I like those dark ones in there too.
It's got a little gap, but that's because they're smaller beads. That's fine. I don't care about that. I mean, it's going to light up just as well as the other ones did. I'm
Oh yeah.
sure. And yeah, I will have to check on that and see what the heck's going on. I don't know. I don't remember touching that button when I went upstairs, but I could have. It's nice and sparkly.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to sit those out on my deck.
Ooh, that'll be pretty at night too.
I have a big one that I done a long time ago for when my husband used to sit out there. We had this big citronella candle, and I did a beading thing around it. As far as I know, it's still out there in the deck box, but you know, my deck's not been put together for probably about 3 years now. Still waiting.
Glitz and gore. Giselle says, I love the sparkly glitz and gore.
Yeah, could be glitz and gore. I mean, yeah, I got some gore out there. Yep, I do like the gore.
I know this isn't gore, lol. Tara says very pretty. Cerulean says she watches on her phone, doesn't have trouble with sound. It's not the live ones that we were talking about, Cerulean. It's usually the recorded videos is the ones that we were discussing.
Yeah.
That some of us has trouble with the sound in it. It's usually when I watch I usually watch on either my tablet or my laptop.
You know, the other thing I was thinking about is I'm not the only one. Have you watched Miss Patricia?
Yeah.
Miss Patricia, I have to turn my volume up as loud as I can turn it up.
Yeah.
And I still can't hear her.
Yeah, there's a couple of people have to turn volume up to hear certain people.
I told her, I said, you know, I got a couple extra microphones. I don't mind sending you.
Marva used to be that way until April actually sent her a microphone too.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to spend a bunch. This one here's my third one. But I'm almost tempted to get a professional one. Get a big mic. Because then nobody should have any problems hearing me. Although I don't know. Like I said, I could have, maybe I touched the button on there somehow when I was carrying my laptop upstairs. Because I did carry it up there so I could do my editing upstairs. Because I didn't feel like doing it down here. So I thought, I'll just carry it upstairs. Yeah, I did. God dang. I got more beads than Carter's got pills. I got lots of beads. I need to start doing some more beading. But it's so hard to show someone how to bead.
Yeah.
And get the right camera angle so that they can see exactly what you're doing. And I really want to do it, but I don't know how well those went over the last time I did the beading ones. It's just a simple beaded earring is what I made. Those were pretty simple. Easy to make, but yeah, I need to get back into doing some. But I got so many projects started upstairs. I'm trying to finish projects. You're not finished with this one. Finish it before you start something else.
I've got one that I want to do. This comes up or that comes up, or
well, my thing is,
says, oh, you need to do this.
My thing is I I can't just sit there and watch TV. I have to be doing something. So right now I'm embroidering. I'm doing the embroidery on that quilt topper that I found. But for the most part, I just can't sit there and just watch TV. I can't do it. I try. I try to sit there and watch TV, but can't do it. My hands have to be busy. Otherwise, I'll be wanting a cigarette. And I quit smoking quite a while back, but I still, if I get bored and I'm not busy, yeah, I want to go smoke. So that's why I'm vaping, because that way I don't go back to cigarettes. Although I would like to quit doing that one too. Really, I would. All right, let's put some of this stuff up. I'm going to set these out here. Yeah, I think, well, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to put something in the bottom to keep that from falling through. There we go. Those turned out cute.
Oh, yes.
Can't wait to put those on my deck. Really? That's going to be fun. If I ever get a finished deck. That's another thing there. If I ever.
The boys finished their honeydew part of it, huh?
No, they have not.
That's why I said if the boys.
Yeah, if they finish their honeydew part, I will actually have a deck. Because, yeah. See, now I put this, I don't know if that's better or worse. I still see a glare. I don't know if that's from this light. Yes.
Yep, that light.
That one needs to go up a little higher, I think. But I put this one over here, which
that one's fun.
I can turn it, or it's one of those. And the reason why I found it over by my husband's leatherworking table. He ain't using it. And besides, it was in my way, so I had to move it. So yeah. I ended up moving it over here. Let's move this up some. That might make it better.
See, that's the thing about the lights is you need it for you to see, but then at certain angles, then it becomes in the way of certain spots. Yeah. That's what I was like.
It's too much glare.
Yeah. I've got 3 lights in order to get enough light to show on the project. But then at certain times I'm sitting here trying to show, I'm like, ah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've been debating on whether because my camera's on a short tripod. I don't think it goes any taller.
That's why mine's on one of those. It's on a
adjustable.
Yeah, but it actually has it is on an arm that comes up like this, and then actually comes out like this, so it comes holds the camera straight down over the project.
Yeah. But then what do you do when you want the camera on you?
I have a second camera that sits on my computer and aims at me. I have a second camera.
Huh. I didn't think about a second
camera.
I didn't think about a second one.
Yeah.
So not a bad idea, because I could mount that one on the ring light and it would be pointing down. And then
you get your best one to aim down and you keep the other one aiming at you.
Okay.
The newest one, whatever one you pick up, would probably be the one that would also pick up for your microphone, which is the one I usually use, because it actually picks up my sound perfectly too. It's webcam, because it picks up audio and visual.
I thought that one had sound on it, but I don't know. Whether it does or doesn't.
Good night, Miss Cindy.
Good night, Miss Cindy.
Good night, Mr. David.
Good night, Mr. David. Yeah, I need to do a combo of some sort. Maybe
you look on my video that I've got the link to it's usually right towards the end of my videos. And it has the link to that 4K webcam that I use, and it fits in, the as well as the arm mount that I use that hooks on, that clamps onto the desk.
Yeah, see, this is not a desk. It's a banquet table. And I had a clamp, and it wasn't a big enough clamp. It wouldn't clamp on there.
Oh, this thing goes for like up to like 2 inches or so. My husband, this is well over an inch thick piece of wood that my husband created to go onto this table, because the table wasn't quite the size that we needed, and he had to create a backing for it so the stuff wouldn't fall off the back.
Well, I might have to look into that, because
Yeah,
the last
actually
one,
it's meant for, because this is a from the table I use is the from Home Depot. It was a it's a work table from Home Depot, and it has 2 little drawers in it. But I mean, it's like 1.5 inches almost actual thick part, and then Travis actually put another 1-inch piece of wood on the back, and then an actual backboard on the back. So when I put all my stuff up front for my resin stuff,
mm-hmm.
It wouldn't fall off the back.
Oh yeah, see,
because we have an open area.
My stuff could fall off the back, but I'm pretty close to the wall. But I don't know about putting a backboard up, because
I don't know if you can see that way, but that's that's the back section of mine. There's 2 of my lights, my camera setup going that way into there.
Yeah, I've already burnt up 1 ring light.
I did 2 flat lights and 1 ring light. That's all I have is just the 1 ring light.
This one, this auto light that was my husband's over there by his leatherworking desk, has a magnifying glass attached to it.
I've got one of those in the bedroom. It's a magnifying glass with the light. I used it for my doing the 3D paintings when I lay in bed. So I could see better to see the number.
Let's not even go there. I got that Chinese one up there that I just set it aside. I needed a magnifying glass because some of those little symbols are so close to each other that I wasn't sure what color I was supposed to be putting there.
Yeah. And you can't see what the number and color and like, what is that say?
Yeah. I had a magnifying glass and I was laying it on and trying to figure it out. And it's like, okay, I'm kind of done with this one for a while. And it's a big one. It's like 40 by something. It's big. I didn't even have a board big enough to put it on.
Golly.
So it's like, well, I'd already started it. So it's like, well, I'm already started now, but I set it aside. It's like, I can't read this. I'm gonna have to find a permanent spot where I can just leave it laid out so that I can work on it as I want to work on it. But right now, nope, that ain't gonna happen. Although I did find me a little square cafe table that was down here with the cast iron base. I don't have a table in my dining room because it's not a very big dining room.
Yeah.
But it would be big enough for me to leave, well, once some people are gone. Yeah. It would be big enough for me to just lay the diamond painting on that table and work on it upstairs. Right now, it's just a pain in the ass to try and work on it while you've got it in your lap.
Yeah.
So, if I'm sitting on the couch trying to work on it, the dogs want to be on my lap. So it kind of doesn't work out. they kind of get irritated when I'm working on something and they can't get in my lap. It's like, well, you know what? I don't really need you in my lap right now. No, I don't. Let me do my shout outs here. Wanda's Blessed Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Resi Liz, India Brady Art, Art by me, Andrew Walker, Billy Holman Creations, Cosmic Carols Creations, at Artsy Doodles 1, My Love of Crafts, Butch's Resin Creations, Dragons and Dresses Craftsorium, Created with Wingless Angels, TLC's Handmade Hayloft. I still have Roseanne's Crafting Corner on here, and I know that her health is bad. She's not doing, but you know, she's still got videos out there that can be watched. Coral Marine's Resin Art, Marvelous Artsy, Crafting with Carla, Cynthia's Crafts and More, Amy's Resin Corner, Kat Johnson, Mini Scenes GB, Easel Does It Studio, Martha's Craft Room, Ruby's Resin Studio, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, Gail Hinky, Blue Elephant Gifts, Creepy Crafts, Gert Creates, Patricia's Crafting Corner, June's House of Crafts, Reb Critter, Bright Star Creative, at Resin Artists, the Resiners Poorhouse, LORE, aka Midwest Meemaw, Missouri Mama, Resume Up. What was that other one? There's two others. I haven't got them written down yet because I have to take that board. Actually, I need to take it down and take some off and put some others on. But I have two new ones that Miss Wanda had me check out. Heart Creations by Renee. And the other one is, where the heck is it? It's here somewhere. Laney's Crafting Creations. And that's what I got for shout outs. Shoot. I cleaned up a big mess, but I still got more messes. And you know, I didn't plug them holes up in that dragon head, and I wished I had a, because now I'm debating on whether I want to cut those little nubs off. Because right now, on the dragon statue head, there is a piece of silicone stuck in the hole, and I can't get it out. I mean, I tried tweezers. I tried a micro brush, just something to try and push it out of there. Nah, I can't get it out.
Night, Miss Jeannie.
Good night, Jeannie. Love you. Tell him he's an asshole. You know, he'd think there was something wrong with me if I didn't call him a name. I didn't see him on there tonight. He wasn't arguing with anybody. He must have been in bed. All right, Giselle, I'm going to get your package out, your Fireball keychains out this next week. And then hopefully, I don't know, I may try and get that dragon out by myself.
There's no rush.
I need to pour another one.
Oh.
And I believe it's in the same colors that you asked for. Because I believe that Miss April said she wanted greens. I don't remember what color she said she wanted the horns, though. But, whatever. Yeah. Oh, you're doing something. You're thinking of something for me. Yeah. Yeah. I still got some stuff. Another thing I want to send Coral besides the dragon. She can have that mixed media thing that she liked. It's got all kinds of glow in the dark crap on it. So hey, it's sitting out there in the hallway. So you can do whatever you want to do with it. I did not. I went back to Walmart again because I was looking for some more of those oil-based Sharpies, and they only had it in one freaking color.
You got to go on there online.
Yeah.
I got a 5-pack off of online.
Well, I got to send Miss Billy a box because I got some perfect casts here for her, and I ordered me. I needed another bag because I told her I'd send her a couple bags. I needed me another bag, some more mixed to mold, so I ordered it off of Hobby Lobby's website.
Good night, Cerulean.
Good night, Christine. Thank you for coming. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Miss Wanda, because tomorrow's her birthday, and I know she's going to have a live tomorrow.
I got to try and figure out what time that is so I can be on.
Well, her time and mine is the same, so it's 5 o'clock my time. You're an hour ahead of me, so it would probably be 6 o'clock your time.
Okay.
Because I believe you're an hour ahead of me.
4 or 6.
Well, let's see. I got 9:54 right now.
It's 10:55 for me.
Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me, and mine and hers is the same at 5 o'clock.
Okay, so
6
6
it would be 6 o'clock your time. And yeah, we'll be playing that game, that silly game, which is hilarious, but
yeah,
that's okay. I don't mind playing it. It's funny.
I caught part of it last week, but I had my granddaughter, so I couldn't do.
Yeah, some of those are a little racy for kids.
Yeah. I caught, well, she was doing mostly just, I don't think she had the game. I think the one I caught of her live was mostly just crafting. I don't think she had started the game when I caught on.
Yeah,
and my granddaughter had left, and then
every once in a while she'll stick one of those in there. And they're pretty funny. They really are. I was a little bummed out that those hearts didn't turn out any better than they did, but hey. I had to cut them down as it was, so I don't know if I can put them together or not, but I'm going to try. I may have to do some sanding on them. They're cute.
Yep, those are pretty.
I mean, Miss Jeannie and Miss Wanda, they're the twofers. And I know I had 2 packs of those hearts, but I could not find the other pack, so that means I probably gave it away to somebody. I probably sent it to I could have sent it to Miss Wanda, but I try and send her 2 of everything because I know how she is. Her and Jeannie are the same. She has to have 2 of everything.
Pairs.
Yeah. She's been that way ever since I can remember. So, I mean, All right, I'm going to head upstairs, I think. I'm going to head upstairs, and I'm not eating again. I already ate. I'm not going to eat again. I may work on my work on that embroidery a little more. Try and get a little further on it. It's got some really, really big spots. So, well, good night, Miss Coral.
Good night, Miss Frances. You
Good
take
night.
care and enjoy.
You too, and thank you very much for helping me out.
I appreciate it.
Hi, Miss Tara. Good night, Tara. Love and hugs. Prayers for you too. And good night, Giselle. I don't think anybody else. Good night, Miss Natalie.
Good night, Natalie. Good night to everybody else.
Good night, Miss Margaret.
Yep. Good night, Miss Margaret.
You're watching for your dragons. All right. Good night, everyone.